Have you ever wondered why some people are making money every single day from a simple snack? What if I told you that with as little as 30,000 to 100,000, you could start a business from your kitchen and grow it into a brand that actually supplies for supermarkets, offices, and even you can export abroad? The business I'm about to talk to you about is Chin Chin business. One thing I notice is that most people actually focus on making the chin chin, selling it, and ignoring the main business side of chin chin business. And in this video, I will show you exactly how to start a profitable chin chin business, the equipment you will need, how much capital to prepare, pricing strategies, packaging tips, and how to get customers consistently. So make sure you stay until the end, because I will show you one simple strategy that can help you stand out even if hundreds of people are already selling chin chin in your area. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tochi, and on here I teach you profitable business ideas, how to structure it and make profits and revenue from it. Let's dive right into the video. I know you would say, why chin chin business? Okay, so let me give you the advantages. First, it's one of the most popular snacks. Like, children eat it, adults eat it. It's served mostly at parties, sold in schools, it's stocked up in supermarkets, and even households buy it as their regular snack that they can have at home, to eat whenever they don't feel like eating real food, right? And the demand is consistent. It's throughout the whole year. You get people who are requesting for it. Another advantage is that the raw materials, you can get it in virtually all the market. In every market, you can easily get flour, sugar, butter, eggs, milk, vegetable oil, and they are easy to get in virtually every market. So it's highly scalable, right? So you can start from your kitchen to sell to your neighbors, your friends, and gradually expand into a real registered food business. And this is how most of the successful food business brands started. Step 1, learn how to make before you start investing heavily. It should be crunchy, fresh, well flavored, properly fried, consistency in taste. And you can also give your family people to test for you. You can give your friends to help you taste it. You can experiment on different flavors, and you give them to taste and give you feedback on the samples that you have given to them, so that you'll be able to know how you can improve in the taste. Try to always be consistent on the quality, because people are not actually buying because you need money. They are buying because it's quality, it has good taste, and it's crunchy. If you fry chin chin that doesn't have good taste or it's not crunchy, people will hardly buy from you, except from someone that hasn't bought from you before, that will buy from you, and definitely they will not come back to buy again. Or even if they give you a second chance, if it turns out the same way, they won't come back again. So make sure that you're consistent on the quality. Step 2, get the necessary equipment. Since you're starting small, you don't need to invest heavily on expensive equipment immediately you start. So I would advise you start with mixing bowl, frying pan, small packaging. You can just buy the transparent nylon, then you do sticker that you can stick on it with your necessary informations on it, measuring cup, sieve, rolling pin, and dough cutter. Just the basic things that you need as a beginner, right? So it's very important. Don't go and buy expensive equipment when you haven't tested the market and know that sales is going to increase or sales is constant, right? So make sure you start small. Step 3, calculate your startup costs. It's very important for you to calculate how much capital you want to start, because it's going to depend on how you want to start. So first off, you're starting small, for example, so you have to calculate your raw material, which can vary from 15k to 20k to 30k, if you understand me. Then the next thing is your branding package, your branded packages, right? So you can also start small, can use 5k, design your brand name, do everything. You can use Canva to design it by yourself, and then you just go and print out the sticker. This will help you save costs, right? Because you're starting small. So you get the sticker, you buy the nylon for it, and you start from there for the meantime, right? Because you're trying to gain customers and start small. Then your cooking equipment, right? So you're going to, of course, you have gas in your house. So but you're going to also budget how much gas that you're buying or that you're going to be using for this, and then just budget it. Let's say for 10k, how much chin chin are you going to fry? Just budget it, put it in your budget as part of your capital. So roughly you're going to be using, like I said earlier, 30 to 100k to start it in your kitchen. So make sure to reinvest once you start making sales. You reinvest, because this is part of what kills a lot of small businesses, or let me say startups, right? So they forget to reinvest once they feel that they've started making profit. Instead of reinvesting, they start using it for their personal use. They start using the finances for their personal use, which will make them lose their capital and their profits. So you need to understand that it's important for you to reinvest. If you want to learn how to manage your business finance and your personal finance, I have a video which I'm going to link in this one on my channel that you can actually use to check that out. Step 4, package your products professionally. Most startup business owners feel that because they are just starting, they can get away with poor packaging. And that alone can actually affect how people perceive your product, especially because you are in the food business, right? So just imagine 2 chin-chin products sitting on a shelf. One is just on a normal nylon tied or just covered, and then another one is packaged professionally, properly sealed, looking very nice. Which one would you trust most? Exactly. The packaging should include all of your ingredients, your details, your contact detail, production, expiry date, and all that good stuff that will make the customer feel that they can trust you and that they can consume your chin-chin. So the 5th step is price for profit. Most startups, most small businesses, when they start, they feel like they need customers to buy. They are under pressure to get people to buy from them, making them to price their products. In fact, underprice their products. Let me put it that way. Never you guess your price. Make sure you do your correct calculation. Know the cost of things that you have spent. Know your transportation, your labor, your package, your ingredients, every expense that you have spent on producing that product. Then you can now add your profit. Calculate every of those things before you add your profit. Because if you don't do that, you're going to be underpricing your product, and this will affect you on a long run. Because most times, if you don't focus on profit and you're focusing on just sales, your business is going to struggle, because you're just going to be busy selling to people and you're not making gains, you're not making profit. Even sometimes you might not even see your capital at the end of the day. So make sure you do correct calculations on all that you have spent in producing that product before you add your profit. If you want me to do a separate video on how you can actually structure your price for your products and how you can put price on your product, leave a comment for me in the comment section, or you can just say profit or price in the comment section so that I'll be able to know and compile that video for you. The 6th step is find your first customers. This is where most people get stuck, because they have produced, they have done every necessary step, and when they get here, they are looking for, how do I get customers? You need to understand that your friends, your family, your neighbors are your customers. Start with them first. Then they will start referring you. When you have a friend that has consumed or eaten your chin-chin, when they like it, they can refer you to someone else. Anybody that mentions that they need chin-chin or they need a snack, they can easily refer you to the person. So your family, your neighbor, your church members, your colleagues, they are all your customers. So start with them first before you can now expand to schools and supermarkets and all of that. Step 7 will help you to definitely grow faster, and that is social media. Create content that partakes to your product, like your packaging process, your customers' review, bulk orders, basically behind the scenes of what is going on in the production of the chin-chin. People love to see these processes. That will help them build trust trust you that they can actually consume what you are selling. Please don't create content like a day in my life as a business, as a chin business owner or as a business owner, except if you're building a personal brand. But if you're building a brand for your business, people don't care about what's happening in your personal life. What they want to see is what is happening in your chin business. What is going on? How are people referring you? How are people getting to know about your business, and what are the things that is happening in your business, customers, referral, and all of that. That's what people want to know. They don't want to know what is happening in your personal life. And this is one thing that most startups or most business owners do. They will start creating a day in my life. We don't care about what's happening in your life. So consistency is key, but you also need to understand that you need strategy for that consistency. If you don't have strategy for your content and you're posting every day, you're not going to get customers, because it's just one video that will make you go viral for people to know that you actually sell chin. So make sure you do content that will convert your viewers to your customers. So this is the secret to how you can differentiate yourself that I promised you in the beginning of the video. So make sure you don't sell regular chin. You can actually have that regular chin that we all know, but just include different flavors, like having chocolate flavor, having sugar-free chin. Just have different flavors to give customers reason to choose you over other competitors. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Remember that when you are doing all of this, focus on quality, your packaging, and also remember that marketing is a very important strategy for you. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also turn on your notification to get notification whenever I share a new video. And also remember that I share practical business ideas for startup and strategies to help you build and have a profitable business. And also tell me in the comment section, would you be considering starting a chin business? See you in my next video. Bye.